watching Gods of Egypt. True story about Gods of Egypt when it first came out, whenever it first came out. I don't know, but you can literally date back to when it came out and look at my life and my timeline and see how things change. But when the movie first came out, I'm a sucker for storylines like this. I love stuff like this. However, as Hollywood always does, whoever, Hollywood, Disney, all of them, they're going to always cast them in a way that they didn't really look like that. I mean, just like Moses and Charlton Heston. Moses didn't look like Charlton Heston, not at all. Cleopatra did not look like Elizabeth Taylor, not at all. I don't really care that you cast those people in those roles. My problem is, why is it those are the only people you cast in those roles, especially when those roles did not look like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people say it's a problem. We bring up the problem. No, you brought up the problem because right from the bat, you were deceptive and didn't even try not to be deceptive. And you kept being deceptive. You kept co-opting the culture. That's why you bring about your seed are those who want to make money by co-opting the culture. They know who they fucking are. More importantly, I know who they fucking are. I don't fuck with people like that. But I don't. That whole Egypt story, that I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Excuse the junkie house. But I've been going through some things, and as we all, right? And cleaning has not been first and foremost. Well, my house is not dirty. I'm just, creatively junky. But it's, I gotta clear my space. I really do. I've got to clear my space. I've got to meditate more. I have been really just clearing away a lot of old shit, a lot of old stuff, a lot of stuff that just doesn't work for my system at all. And it's never worked, but I had to go through that journey. I had to go through that lesson. There's a little bit of a something here. I'm being ADD right now. Sorry about that. But anyway, long story short, this movie came on when I had one of my numerous channels that I could watch these great movies with. Woo! And this movie literally showed up on about 5 of the channels. Just 5 of the channels. Well, at the time I had probably about 20. But anyway, no, realistically 10. But it came up about 5 of the channels, almost staggered in a way I understand the source and the... You have to understand the synchronicity. I understand when, it's something comes up and comes up and comes up and comes up. Okay, it means for me to pay attention. Okay. I paid attention to the movie. And Hathor comes on. Ooh, notice how... Did you hear that boom right then? Because this is where it got to the part. This is where the whole 360 part is going on right now. Hathor comes in the movie, and I swear to God or Goddess, it was the most unreal experience ever. I don't know what you guys do when you're tripping, or when you're high, or when you're on that, whatever the shit that you think gets you there. But this is me naturally. I mean, when you can have an experience like this naturally, it is absolutely nothing like it, and it will freak you the fuck out. But it's like, woo, okay, because I've been weird since a child. I mean, I've been seeing things that most people don't see. And my mom knew that. She didn't want me to weird people out. My mom was very big on class and things looking right. She was a Sag. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. There was sometimes when I say that, I think people think you sound like you didn't like your mom. I love my mom. Sometimes I'm not sure that I was the daughter that she had initially planned for, because I was daddy's child. I was more daddy's child than mom. Just roles. I mean, it was just not roles, but it's just the energies. My daddy, that's why me and Leos, especially July Leos, we just July Leos and Cancer Leos and something about July. I just click with people who are born in July. So, hardcore. Always have. I'll always have it. Me and Leos have always had a thing. Something else is going on right now. I don't want to talk about it. It gives me a headache. I'm trying to figure it out or not. Somebody's trying to play a game. And I'm telling you, honey, you ain't gonna have it. Anyway, I just went personal for a second, which gets back to Hathor. This movie, I mean, a lot of stuff is going on, but I've only seen it about 50 billion times since I wasn't even going to see it one time. She stepped into that movie. She stepped into a scene when she was just like coming in and it's all red and orange and all of that. And I swear, it's like, and I don't have surround sound TV, but all of a sudden, the sound went all around me. It engulfed me like I was in the movie. It was all around. It wasn't like coming at me. It was all around me. And I'm tripping like, because I ain't high on nothing. It's just me in the movie. And I'm like, what the hell? And everything was just echoey. But it wasn't echoey, but it was like ethereal. It was other. And it's kind of different ever since. You know, this is the difference between the chosen and people who choose. You have a lot of people who choose entities, gods, spirits, guides, whatever. And then you have the chosen. You may have a lot of people who choose Hathor, but Hathor chose me. So that's apparently Horus too. And apparently Segment 2, because, you know, that's a part of the storyline, and being that Lilith is in my chart. So yeah, it's right in there. It's right in there. All that's to say is it's so 360 on this day. What is this, Tuesday? Whatever this date is in Daddy. But Daddy didn't look like that, you know what I'm saying? Hubby. No, that was a lie. There's some part of this movie that I really, really love. You know what? The people who did this shit, here we go. Oops. Here we go. It's like the Bible. There will be some parts in it. There will be some parts in that shit. They'll give you a little bit of the truth. They'll give you a little bit of the truth. But clearly not enough that you can catch what's going on. Thank you. And the Oracle says you're welcome. Anyway, what did you all just learn? So, I mean, so many roles. And the thing about it is, when you are in a situation where you're chosen, you're not just playing just one role. You're playing like many. Because this is Goddess energy. Goddess has more than one role. Goddess does more than Goddess is multi-talented. She can do all things well. All things. So please, some of you that can't even cook, stop calling yourself a goddess, okay? Start to even represent as a queen. You a queen and you a goddess, but you can't even cook. How are you going to feed your own family if you choose to have some one day? Even if it's that person that's in your life. Well, we don't have to. Well, he can cook. Well, I mean, all my husbands can cook. That is true. But what happens when the restaurant is not available? And he may not be able to cook because he's doing something else. Something else. How will you feed your family? But you bad bitches, though. In what respect? I see where you're bad, but how about being good bad and not bad bad? I'm just saying, logically speaking. Your wet ass pussy only gonna last a few years at best. You know why? Because you use that shit up too much. You know what happens when you use something over and over and over and over again? It loses its elasticity. And I don't give a damn how many times you go to the surgeon. There's a certain point where, your body is like, just all fake. And it's just like, memory, it just falls apart. And when you naturally tight, you're naturally tight. That's goddess energy. That's Hathor. Whew. My goodness, this movie is deep as fuck. There's so many. I really do not like. And the wisest man, this is Hollywood. The wisest man that you do put, once again, the colored man. The wisest man ever, you make him gayish. Y'all say the word for what it is because that's what you did. You made him gayish. He could not have been a straight black man to be the wisest man. That's the problem. I don't have a problem with gay people or gay roles or anything like that. What I have a problem with is Hollywood and producers always trying to find the strongest black men and make all of them gay. Why is that? There are enough gay people. Why can't the straight people be straight people? Why do the strong straight people have to be fucking gay? What the fuck is your problem? How gay are you to fixate on that? And there we go. You think a lot of these folks are straight as fuck when they are as gay and as flaky as a $2 bill. I am not throwing shade. I'm not throwing disrespect. I'm not throwing slanders. I'm just speaking the God honest truth. Don't go homophobe hating on me. Man, I got medium friends who are gay and they will tell you she is as real as fuck. And will agree. You stereotype everybody. But you really stereotype the strong black man. Some of the strongest black men I know right now in music, you want to paint them as gay. When you are the ones who are gay ass motherfuckers. Some of you strong, big, burly ass niggas. Like you getting all the pussy. Yeah, you getting all the dick too. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. I don't have time. I don't have time for that hypocrisy. I don't. I just tapped out of that shit and made my own industry. Hashtag the other industry. I can do that. I learned quick in this business. When you're that guppy and you're thrown into the sea of sharks, when both of your parents have ascended, and your hubby gets murdered on home soil. Home is where the hatred is. Isn't that what Gil Scott-Heron said? Man, the lessons I have taught. But listen, I still walk and laugh and dance. I might be doing something right. But I'm that heathen you said in the past. Yet I'm the one with the last laugh. Saturn's kid, bitch. Anyway, that was Lilith. I love her. I love Lilith. I love Lilith. Lilith loves me. You loves Lilith too. I don't care how y'all want to do it. This is so cool. I want to fly like this. I want to fly just like this. I'm ready to go to the beach. That's what I'm ready to do, man. I am so ready. Woo, gosh. Ooh, I do not like being restricted to the house like this. But I know, I get it. And that should tell some of you right there. Some of you who keep talking about this shit's fake and it's like, you know what? Miss me with that. Those of you who keep saying this shit is fake, miss me. I know people who have died. I personally know people who have died from something that really couldn't really be diagnosed other than whatever. Like, people are sick and are dying of a whole bunch of other things, but there's some weird shit going. Because I know for myself, I can't really talk about anybody else, but I can talk about myself and the weird shit that's happened to me. Now, what really gets on my nerves is when you have some people, oh, that want this and oh, that one. Bitch, you ain't had what I had. That's your problem. You always thinking everything is always about you. My life ain't about you. My life is my life. But I realize it's not up for me to worry about these people who can't discern my life. It's up for me to learn my lesson. So I'm just saying, if you one of these people keep wanting to talk about, how I'm living and you don't even fucking know, and I don't have a voice to talk about how I'm living and what's going on for me, I'm gonna need you to step to the left, 2 doors down. I'm not gonna have time for you in this next year. We will not be having any conversations. It's not like I can't dialogue with differences. I'm just not gonna dialogue with stupid differences. I'm not gonna argue with somebody about what is going on with my life when I am the one living it. How stupid is that? What can you tell me about what I did today when you are not me? Match my confidence. Shout out to my cousin, Jenny Giles. Sassy, classy styles. It must be something that runs in the family. That part, though. Anyway, and I'm not going to be dialoguing with people just stupid stuff. I mean, there's clear differences. I'm not knocking anybody and their music preferences or their viewing preferences or whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying I'm a military brat. Brats are the shit. Everybody's jealous of a brat. I don't know why. We have the sweetest hearts ever. Until you cross us too many times, then we will go straight rambo on your ass. But it'll be more mentally than anything else. Still Rambo. You're still soldiers' kids. You fall back on what we raised up on. So that being said, people that I feel like, that it's always going to be a conflict on something stupid, I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with people. Stuff is going to happen because you can't never control what's out there. Stuff is going to happen. You're going to always find yourself in situations that you don't know about. That's the whole learning of this. That's the whole learning. We're going to be learning. But the thing about it is, man, if you keep making the same mistakes and doing the same shit, and you are doing and talking the same shit that you have been talking and doing for the last 10, 20, and 20 years or so, I won't have time for you right now. This ain't your trip. It's not. Just saying. Anyway, that's enough for now. I think we've established it's 360. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so fitting. It is so fitting. Ooh, I am very well aware of what's going on with me right now, more than you all think. One would think I'm not. I think he thinks that she's in her head again. I don't know if she's serious, or I don't know if she's serious or not. Because I see, because I know the magnitude of the thing about it is, what, I'm highly serious. I am highly serious. I am so serious. I don't know what it is. I just know that when one cries, the other does too. All the time. Haven't been able to break. Neither one of us been able to break that shit. It's just. So what do? When you're dealing with something you can't break, instead of fighting it, learn to work with it. See where it's going. See what it's about. It must be something because you can't break the connection. I get it. Remember I told you I'm rebellious by nature. And for once, I'm not rebelling. Who knew that he would be the one to make a bad bitch go? Okay. We'll do it your way. But I'm still going to be me, though. Anyway, cute story, clever story. Hathor in the house. And Holly, it's an epic week. It's epic times. And you know, as far as the elect, you know, I don't. Again, I gotta say this with Kamala Harris and all you Kamala Harris haters or whatever. Number one, all politicians are fucked up. We should know that by now. All politicians on some level. Every single one. Your pastors are fucked up. Your leaders are fucked up. All those motherfuckers. Your parents probably fucked up. I mean, this is a fact. Nobody's not perfect. But I want to just do some logic here that, you know, some of you, and especially some of you, like, where's the sisterhood? We talk about sisterhood, but where is the sisterhood? You will turn around and you will support something like WAP being a women's empowerment anthem, but you have mad problems with Kamala Harris. For whatever her philosophy or what she did as a job, you forgot that media shows you the bad side when they want you to see the bad side. They're not going to show you the good. That's why they're always stereotyping black people. They don't want people to really know our history. They don't want them to know the world history of just how profound the African and African American history is in this country all around the world. They don't want to do that because the shift of power will be so great. People will have to start thinking, this has all been a lie. And you know what I really, really hate is when I see niggas who play into that shit. And you know who you are. Are you trying to get clout and money by being a nigga? Then miss me with that. If I tag you with that, miss me with that. Miss me with, I'm not dealing with you either. I don't have time for that. This is not the level for that shit. Take your coon ass on. But I'm just saying though, you know, it's like a logic, yo. Kamala, you got a problem with, but you don't have a problem with that video. With what? You are the same women who had a problem with Simone Biles, who was winning and gold medaling like a mofo in the Olympics, triple flip. I mean, she was amazing. And you hating, jealous, bitter bitches just talked about her hair. You know what? Y'all don't want sisters to win. You don't want black people to win. I get that now. I get that spirit. So miss me with this color shit. Miss me with like, we all sisters. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not all sisters and we're not all brothers. No, we're not. So I'm going by the spirit. I'm going by the soul. Because I have seen white people stab me in the back and I've seen black people stab me in the back. And guess what? A stab in the back is a stab in the back. It doesn't matter who the fuck did it. It still hurts. Y'all who still on some fucked up shit and stealing that manure, I won't be handling, business with you. I don't even want to do business with you. I don't have to. How are you doing, Val? I'm doing fine right now. Thanks without you. Everybody wants to come up and back into the picture. No. If you weren't there for the last few years, you're not here now. This is not your ship. This is not your trip. I don't give a fuck. If only one person is watching, I'm straight. Because that's the one person who needs to watch. And if that one person's watching, there's at least 12 people watching. So I'm straight. And I am. I'm like straight. If 1 people watch or 1,000 people watch. Saturn's kid. Saturn's world, I guess. Mom. You don't, man. See, that's the difference in the energies. People want to break down energies and stuff like that, and they put their own of what this energy is and what that energy is. But in my life, how this resonates, how that planet resonates in my life, ironically enough, it's a motherly energy. It's, I know Jupiter seemed like more like the motherly energy, but my Jupiter was my dad because my Jupiter was in Leo, and that's daddy all day. But Sagittarius, my mom, I mean, she, like I said, I think I may have been a little too tomboyish for her because, mom was queen all day. So, queens she wanted her mini me. I was daddy's mini me. She wanted her mini me, Mom loves this. Kamala Harris is an AKA. Guess what mom was? I've been winning. Saturn is winning. Saturn and Sag is winning. I hate it for y'all if y'all don't see it, but I'm loving it. Whew, I am still here. I am thankful. Fake my ass. Y'all motherfuckers keep saying that shit, and when it hits you, you gonna remember that. You gonna remember that. It's fake. You gonna remember that shit, because I'm telling you, these lessons will come to those who don't get it. That's the only warning I can ever give you. You better open up your mind that you could be motherfucking wrong. Because this shit is not a joke. And, anyway, oh my gosh, how am I talking this long? Woo, I guess I had a lot to say. She's busy. I'm busy. I'm gonna get some grapes. Scuppernong and muscadine. Oh, love it. They're so good. And I got to lose some weight. Oh, August 28th. That's a date. That is a date. Astrologically wise, that is a date. Remember that. August 28th. Okay. Love y'all. Love yourself more. Remember, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at IAMVALJONES. No, at Twitter and Facebook at IAMVALJONES. Sometimes I do a live, maybe once a week. I don't know when. I'm Pisces. You know, we just go with the flow. On Instagram, on IG at ValJones.Oracle, ValJones.Oracle. And of course, right here. You know, right here. Like, subscribe, and share. Have fun. Tip the server if you like at PayPal. Via PayPal at IAMVALJONES. I am Val, VAL Jones. Or hit me up on Cash App at, the $ ValJones, DAO. Anyway. Woo! Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. I can't even talk about it. Oh, God. I do not know what he is going to say. But I will be listening to find out what he does. He's going to hate that I said this. He does not like that word. But, still a little on myself before I myself get August ascended. What is it about? The irony is, this is the irony. Oh my God, this is the irony. Ooh, talking about full circle. This is the irony. All my life, even as a child, I don't know what it was. I used to think that maybe it was because I was with my parents during the summer, then I had to go to school, in the fall or whatever. But it was always something about August that made me sad. The month of August that made me sad. It was always something about August, that just made me go. The full circle of this shit is blowing my mind. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm going to have to do this shit for real. Okay. But I'm equipped to do it, right? Because I am who I am. Lazy baby. That's true. Okay, I admit it. But when you got somebody that's doing 50,000 things at one time, you know what? People used to get on me for like triple tasking. Because what happens when you are like, what is like 20th tasking? Like when you're doing, how can you possibly do 20 things at one time? How do you even do that? How do you even do that? So because I might be doing 6, it's like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? I'm doing the 6 things that you asked me what I was doing like 5 minutes ago. What you doing? The same thing. But they're on to like 18 and 19 other different things. I'm like, man, handle your shit. But let me handle my pace, okay? I'm sorry, got personal. But that is the life of an oracle, full circle. Keep watching. It's going to be one hell of a show. A real reality show, too, for a change. That's what y'all need, some real shit. Fake shit is over.